Hey guys, Thunderset here, bringing you a revisit to SHIRANUI. I actually did take a pretty long break from them, but now we're revisiting them. They have new support, new banlist hits. They're still just as strong, maybe even stronger. Still a top tier deck, so feel free to invest in them because they just got new support, so they'll probably be around. But bear with my replays. I still have to project replays from my phone because of Konami's replay bug, but we're still getting it in, so stick with me. Now, new cards of support. The best one is Ghost Meets Girl, SHIRANUI story. Probably don't need 3 of them. I put in 3 because I really want to use it. It's good enough to where you could run 3. You could make a case for it, but feel free to slim down on them if you need to. What does it do? If your opponent controls a monster, discard 1 zombie monster, so any SHIRANUI. Special summon 1 SHIRANUI monster with a different name from your deck or graveyard. So you can discard any monster, special summon any other monster. Then, for the rest of the turn, after this card resolves, you can only special summon zombie monsters. So it works out really well. You also add, or you don't add anything to your hand, sorry. You just throw to your graveyard from your hand, then you special summon to the field. So, a good little combo is with SHIRANUI Samurai. You could throw virtually anything. Maybe a Solitaire to fish stuff out of your banish pile, or a Squire to help with some draw power. But it works out really well as a quick play, and it lets you sneak in SHIRANUI Samurai, who works really well with his banish effect that lets you add to the hand also. Gives you room for stuff like Karma Cut, which I love. Karma Cut helps you in the mirror match, helps you all over the place, helps you against Neos. Very, very strong card. And we're using 1 copy of SHIRANUI Style Solemnity. This card's name becomes SHIRANUI Style Synthesis while in the spell and trap card. Once per turn, you can only activate one of these effects. Banish 1 zombie type monster from your graveyard, and you know they all have banish effects. The normal summon or special summon of zombie monsters cannot be negated for the rest of the turn. So something that would be pretty good against would be Void Trap Hole or Solemn Scolding, stuff like that. Target 1 zombie monster you control, banish it, then you can send 1 zombie monster with 0 defense, which is all of them, from your deck to the graveyard. So a good little graveyard setup. We're still only running 1. You can maybe slim down on 1 of these, run 2 of these. It counts as the field spell, so it does help Solitaire special summon a little more. Other than that, though, it doesn't really provide anything else the field spell provides. So it's not too useful a card. And then we just have some stall traps, because that's what SHIRANUI really need to lean on right now. It's just some back row. But, you know, Karma Cut's important if you haven't gotten it out of the selection box. It really helps you against other level AUG players, so it works out. And just a basic extra deck too. All the SHIRANUI cards with our Archfiend Skull Zombie to be summoned from the graveyard and protect you from all that destruction. So SHIRANUI are still crazy, guys. They're still super strong. These cards are definitely good enough to be teched into all SHIRANUI decks. So at least get a couple copies of this card if you're into SHIRANUIs. It is super useful. So I hope you guys enjoy, and thanks for watching. Okay, more mystery replays here. Reverse Jaden and Ubel. Going first. Let's see what our opponents got for us. Using Grit. 23 cards though. Here we are starting with our Ghost Meets Girl. We get a normal summon, a SHIRANUI Squire. That's level AUG right into a Sun Saga. Very common play for this deck, and probably its strongest play. Right into the Synchro. Pass to our boy. He's going to Neos. So there's a Brave Neos. Now he's got a Crimson Fox, our Sun Saga, from that Neos. Normal summons a Crimson Fox, hits us for 2600. We let the Sun Saga die. Next, you're about to see the power of Ghost Meets Girl save us from lethal. We activate Ghost Meets Girl, throw away our Spectral Sword, special summon our Samurai. She still foolishly swings into Samurai, so we're able to banish our Sun Saga, hit her for 600, and then banish her. So we can also banish that Neos with this boy, no problem. We get to normal summon another Squire Saga, so it's not even fair. We bring out our 3-tuner this time, right into our Squire Saga. So we use our Spectral Sword once again in the graveyard. Not even done yet. Bring out our Archfiend's Call. We use our Squire's effect to throw away a monster, draw into a Fiendish Chain. Now we're going to use Samurai, banish a monster. After using Squire Saga, can swing right over him and banish him. Then we hit him for a nice easy lethal after already breaking Grit with his Crimson Fox swing. Great duel, guys. Okay, here we are versus Yami Merrick. Very long duel for this one, I do believe. Pretty sure it's going to be a super long duel. So we have 2 of our Ghost Meets Girl. But you better make that 3 of that Ghost Meets Girl. We're gonna normal summon our 3 tuner because we know that's something degenerate and it's a floodgate, so it's no problem. We set a Ghost Meets Girl. Our opponent ends his turn for a Shadow Game. Get another tuner. We're gonna normal summon our Samurai, swing for some damage, but get hit with a Vajra. So we're going to chain our Ghost Meets Girl, throws away a Spectral Sword, normal summons a Squire, or sorry, special summons a Squire, banish that Spectral Sword, banish that Vajra, swing, but get stopped by a Kiteroid, and the duel goes on. So the boy's Shadow Gaming us. We only lose 100 at that point though. More Shadow Games, sets a back row. All we can do is swing. Hits us a Curse of Anubis, but it's making his graveyard nice and fat to do him some damage while we're only ticking 100 at a time so far. Our opponent sets 2 more, takes 300 damage from his own skill. We get a Karma Cut, switch our monsters, swing him back. It's hitting us with Drowning Mirror Force, doesn't really improve his Shadow Game, and it keeps our Samurai in there. We only run 1 copy of Samurai, so keeping him in there is very useful. Now we get to chain our Ghost Meets Girl again, and look who it is again, guys. He brings Samurai right back out. Shadow Games himself for 400. He's down to 3,000, guys. Samurai banishes Solitaire. Solitaire's gonna special summon a tuner, but I'm not gonna synchro just yet because I know this is a monster I want to banish, and it is in the Fortress Warrior, so we banish him. Only taking 200 from our graveyard, still very good. Here, our opponent's hitting us with a Lava Golem, if you guys can't believe that. Lava Golem, Shadow Games himself again for 400. So now we're taking some real damage, but we top deck a way out, so we're not too worried. Fiendish Chain can eventually save us from that Lava Golem. Bring out our Archfiend, swing for lethal, get hit with a Wall of D, but we still have some things, guys. We're still picking at him. Hit him for 700 damage. He's down to 1900. And he has a massive amount of cards in his graveyard at this point, up to 5. Shadow Games himself for 500 more damage after not making a move. Lava Golem hits us for 1,000. We could take 1,000 more. Now he's gonna massive morph us. That's perfectly fine with us because we're gonna hit our own boy with the Fiendish Chain next turn anyway. Pick out our boy for 100. Only lose 200 out of our own graveyard, so his skill is really backfiring on him. We're gonna Fiendish Chain our own Lava Golem in his end phase. He takes 600. Only 700 left, guys. Now I could swing for that 100, but I'm gonna play it extra safe with this Floodgate. That way we don't really have to worry. That gives him an extra Vajra. But guess what card we have to handle that Vajra, guys? We've been sitting on it for so long. He thinks he's gonna swing for lethal over my 900, but we hit him with that Karma Cut. That monster's gone. Shadow Games himself for 600, only 100 more damage. Now I don't get greedy. I don't try to keep him in attack. I put him right in defense, let Shadow Games and my opponent. He's gonna have a really hard time doing 500 damage to me before anything happens. Pretty much just gives up by summoning a Lava Golem, and we rub salt in the wounds with the Floodgate and our opponent's oops. Great stuff, guys. Alright, here we are versus Seto Kaiba. Going first. He's using some Blue Eyes and some Black Rose. Only balanced though, so probably not actually Blue Eyes. Here we're gonna normal summon our Squire Saga, special summon our Spectral Sword, level Og into our Sun Saga. Nice and easy, we even get to set a Karma Cut. Now playing Solemnity was probably not, you don't want to play it unless you're going to use it for this exact reason kind of thing. So it wasn't very smart to put it out there like that. Here we're fighting a Dark Magician though. So all he's really trying to do is banish that Sun Saga. Uses Dark Magical Circle to search an actual Dark Magician, then only sets one card. Now we start with our Archfiend because we want him to banish our Sun Saga. It turns out he doesn't even have a live navigation. It's just a Void Trap Hole. So we have nothing to fear. We normal summon our Spirit Master, special summon our Solitaire, and our opponent scoops from there. Great stuff, guys. Okay, here we are versus a new Mokuba, going second. Gotta remember, it's through my phone. So here we get plenty of Karma Cuts. Opponent sets a monster. We're gonna use our Spirit Master to bring out our Spectral Sword. That's straight to a level Og of a level 10 Synchro with 2 Karma Cuts and some fuel for those Karma Cuts. Go into the Sun Saga. Swing into a Mermail. Special summons a Pike. Pike's gonna destroy one little card or a face-up card. Can't destroy Sun Saga though, obviously, and he's gonna scoop. After realizing we could just banish the Spirit Master and then even destroy him easier. Alright, here we are versus Jaden. Good excuse to use Sarah. We're going first. He's using some WCS mats there from 2017, pretty old. There we have Karma Cut, we have Squire, so we also have a great target for Karma Cut with Spectral Sword and fighting a Neos. So all we gotta do is start with a casual level Og Sun Saga, set our Karma Cut, and we are good to go, guys. Our opponent is in fact Neos, summons Dragon Magic, throws away a Fusion Substitute, searches the Neos, with the Neos throws away a Crimson Fox, so that's going to bring us to 0. Sets 2 back row. Here we're going to Karma Cut in the battle phase his Neos, then he hits us just for 1800. We make sure our boy survives by banishing Squire, then we throw away that other Squire. Top deck our Ghost Meets Girl. Now it could have worked, it was alive, but we'd rather just normal summon the Spirit Master. That way we get our Samurai Saga, he gets Void Trapped Hole, but that's okay because we have another follow-up and he's protected with our Sun Saga effect. We banish our Spirit Master to destroy his face-up monster, special summon our Archfiend Zombie Skull, use the Squire Saga effect, didn't really do anything with it, and hit him for lethal, guys. So, SHIRANUI are still in the meta, dude. They're still very strong. New support for them is coming out. I don't know how much support they even have left. Maybe new bosses? Who knows? So, Konami wants them around, guys. They're gonna stick around. They're locked out from a few cards. They're locked out from the 2 ban list. They're locked out from Gold Sark. They're locked out from Cosmic Cyclone. So try to remember that when you play them. But still definitely worth it. Probably still worth investing if it's still to this day getting support, guys. So check it out if you like it. Check it out if you're starting from scratch. It's pretty accessible. And thanks for watching, guys.